Let's take a look at 5 reasons why I think you should be playing Hell Let Loose after the upcoming update 7. This new update is absolutely huge and could be game changing. Let's get into it. Number 1. Carentan. The new urban map coming to Hell Let Loose with the upcoming update 7 is Carentan. It looks beautiful. I have some images on screen right now. This is a very iconic map portrayed most notably in Band of Brothers and recently in Postscriptum. It should be interesting to see how both versions compare. They went on to say that they have completely changed their level design ethos in how they spend more time in ensuring that every location has consistent levels of detail. It really shows here on these images. The attention to detail is incredible. The interiors also look fleshed out, full of objects. They look like people lived in them. I can see how they have made a conscious effort on how they can bring Carentan to life. The overview of this map shows how vast it is, and Hell Let Loose is definitely going to benefit from those 100 players. I will imagine most of the fighting will be in the town area with house-to-house combat and fighting through the tight streets, but it should be interesting to see where the capture points are placed to fully utilise this map. I felt sometimes in the past some areas get neglected, many of the small farms that are scattered around, but like they mentioned, they are spending time on making all the locations feel consistent with the attention they get. I cannot wait to get my hands on this. Number 2. Animations. This is going to be massive for Hell Let Loose. They are completely reworking how animations work within the game. These will be both first person and third person overhauls, so it won't just look better for you, but also looking at other players on the battlefield will look more slick and refined, adding to a more realistic experience. This is what the lead developer Max on a live stream had to say about the upcoming animation changes.
The animations are just like so huge. It's like you're playing one game and now you're playing another game in a positive way. We're not going to make it so you get in the game and you can't hit anything, or that it's easy to hit things than it is currently. It's just going to be a much more polished feel.
No more of those jerky stiff animations. It will hopefully look and feel way more polished. I've always thought Postscriptum looks a lot more polished because of its animation quality, and therefore has the edge over Hell Let Loose because its presentation is better. But with this update we should feel the difference. It will make you feel more in tune with your soldier, making things more fluid. There will also be a new vaulting and mantling system to build upon the current system in a big way. This is exciting stuff, and they will have a full developer post on the full breakdown of the changes to the animations very soon. Number 3. Audio changes. They are reworking how guns sound and the overall ambience in the game. These are large scale firearms and effects overhauls. This isn't just tweaking them, you should notice a big difference. I feel at the moment the audio really lets down the game, as you have these beautifully crafted maps and then guns that don't have any punch. The best example of where the current audio system doesn't hold up is when playing Omaha Beach. When we think of the D-Day landings on Omaha, we think terrifying and loud. In the current version of Hell Let Loose before the patch, it just feels too quiet and pedestrian. The machine guns don't have much impact. They sound too quiet and not like they're firing 1,500 rounds per minute. It takes you out of that immersion. So to see them improve the sound engine, that would be game changing. Again, further enhancing the game massively. That was the biggest complaint when new players tried the Omaha Beach for the first time. It didn't capture that scary, helpless feeling when charging up the beaches. The audio played a big role in that, so this will make a lot of players happier, including myself. Number 4. Revamping previous maps. With Update 7 we will see changes for both Foy and Omaha, which are previously released maps. They have added much more detail to these maps with more props and objects. This will result in a better gameplay experience, but also giving you a better feeling of this being an urban environment that's in the midst of a war. So you're going to see piles of muddy bricks and tank traps and posters on the sides of buildings to create a bit more of an atmosphere. They are going to continue to update and tweak all the maps in the game throughout the early access period. This is so good to hear because a lot of the times the older maps get forgotten about in most games. Number 5. New weapons and content. We don't currently have all the details on what new content to expect within Update 7, but we do know some things already. There's been confirmation over on Twitter that we will see new weapons in the next update. Flamethrowers have also been spoken about, however, I'm not sure if that will be coming with Update 7, however it's definitely coming very soon. We will likely see new cosmetics like these for the German faction, and we could see new vehicles, but again, that hasn't been confirmed by the developers. but I'm sure they will tell us very soon. Basically, this update is massive and lots of things are coming that you guys should be excited for. If you were thinking about getting back into this game or even purchasing it, I can't recommend it enough with all these changes to the game. These were the main things that I am excited for with Update 7. I think this will completely change the game and could really blow away the competition. This game is going from strength to strength and I hope you guys come along this journey with me. Make sure you like the video, subscribe with bell notifications on, as I will be showing off this game when Update 7 releases, and I cover a lot of these more hardcore shooters on the channel. Until next time, have a good one.